CH people, here we are again. It's our second day in Rome now, Sunday, March 18th, in the year of our Lord, 2018. And today was a really exciting one. Where yesterday was incredible from a visual standpoint, today was primarily incredible from a taste standpoint. Though, really, both are important parts of each day and are probably going to end up taking up significant amounts of both of my days, which is quite a good thing. Anyway, here's the chowdown for the day. We started the day once again with our continental breakfast, which is more American than it is Italian, but whatever. Once we were up and awake, we made our way through Rome to the old Jewish Ghetto. There, we learned about the history of the Jewish people in Rome and how their way of practicing is unlike any other regional variation of Judaism. We entered the Great Synagogue, a gorgeous building and museum of hundreds of tapestries and Jewish artifacts. We also walked around the Jewish Ghetto, guided by our private tour guide. Following that, we had lunch at the Belle Carne. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, but hopefully. And it's a restaurant with a Michelin-starred chef. I got a zucchini pasta, and it was delicious. I don't even like zucchini, but boy did I like this pasta. We then took a walking tour of Rome, partially guided by Sophia, and made our way to the Colosseum. On the way, we saw the Piazza de Vinicio, I believe it's called, or something like that anyway, nicknamed the wedding cake by American GIs in World War II, which, interestingly enough, my grandfather, or great-grandfather now, was actually one of those such GIs. He always used to tell stories of getting to see the Colosseum on his trip through Rome during the Liberation Front, quote-unquote, as it seems to be taken. Anyway, the wedding cake, if you ask me, was more impressive than the Colosseum, for its own reasons. But the Colosseum was certainly a sight to behold in all its ruined glory, with its dungeons and sloping walls. It'd be quite interesting to see in its heyday. We got a tour there, and then went to a chocolate lab. We visited a store specializing in raw chocolate and tried different variations of unbaked dark chocolates. Then we were free to move about as we wished. It was a pretty exciting day. So, let's talk question 2 now. What qualities do you share with individuals who live in Italy? Well, I can go the obvious smartass route and say that we're human and we have hair, or something like that, but that isn't going to get me a grade I want in this class. Probably. In all seriousness, though, I think a love of culture and food is something that I share with the Italians. I tend to pride myself in being a history buff after a fashion, and a culture buff too. And Rome is so jam-packed with both that I suspect it kind of rubs off on the citizens whether they want it to or not. Oh, and the food. All the food seems to be pretty high in quality, even the street food, and I'm beginning to appreciate this quality, if not its price, which I'm sure is familiar to Italians as well. As of yet, I haven't had a whole lot of experience to really notice the fine changes between American life and Italian life, besides the clear difference in volume, Americans being quite loud. I'm guilty of that. I can definitely say one thing, though, that Italians and U of I students specifically all have in common: a complete and total disrespect for cars on roads. At U of I, the mentality for walking out of the traffic is get hit, get paid, but I can't quite say what the reasoning is in Italy. But for all I know, it might be something similar. Or they're just busy. See you tomorrow.